We're going way up there. I don't know if you can see it. Way up there. I think we're crazy. Skylur has a spider stuck to his flashlight. To Scaretober location number 4.
Which got sidelined a little bit.
Yeah, we were supposed to be going to Mossy, Glen, which is in...
by Strawberry Point, Iowa.
But now we're going to Lover's Leap. Ooh, and this is in Elkader, Iowa?
Yes.
So the reason we're not going to Mossy Glen right now is because it rained. And if you watched the vlog that we put out, it rained really hard, and this is what they call a no-maintenance road. Right. So you can't get down it in the mud. We have 4-wheel drive, and we're not taking the chance.
Worse than a minimal maintenance road. It's a no maintenance road.
Yeah.
So
and it's like you have to go through a farm field and stuff to get there. I don't know, really weird. We want to try to make it there yet this Scaretober, but we'll see. We'll see if we're gonna make it. We know for sure we are going to Willow Creek Farm though next Friday. But you guys, it's Friday the 13th, and I don't know if this is a precursor or a bad omen, but right before we left, see, I'm bleeding. I cut myself open. I don't know if I like that. Look at that face. I did, however, bring, yes, because what is the story of Lover's Leap? I'm gonna let Matt tell you this story.
The story of Lover's Leap is Lou Millville in the 1830s. His family was from eastern Iowa, which is, there's a town just by us called Millville. And he fell in love with the Indian chief's daughter, whose name was White Cloud. He was taken out into the woods by a couple of braves. Some mishaps happened, and he fought back, was knocked unconscious. A couple of the braves fell over the cliff, and White Cloud had followed him there, finding him, thinking he was deceased, left her moccasins and jumped over the cliff as well. He awoke, found her body, buried her, the chief's daughter, on the top of the cliff. And that is the story. And it's said that he came back every year to visit her grave, and still comes back every year to visit her grave.
So that's where we're heading, you guys. But because of the location that we're going, I did bring a few things just to make sure we don't upset anybody that's there. Because after our experience at Malvern Manor, I have a whole different outlook on hauntings. I told you it wasn't that I don't believe in the paranormal, because I do. I believe in people with psychic abilities, stuff like that. But I didn't really believe in hauntings until last week. So I questioned, I thought maybe, but I had never experienced anything, and now I have. So yeah, I just brought a few extra things. I have a little bag with some herbs and stuff in it. Yeah, we'll just utilize those before we leave. So, and we brought, of course, Jacob and Skylur with us tonight. Tearlyn could not come along tonight because if you watch the vlog, you'll know why. If not, because she has a sensitivity to the cold, her skin can't handle it. So if it's like even windy at 60 degrees, her skin will swell and crack. So an outdoor location in the cool air wasn't a good idea for her tonight. And as I've said before, I just believe Braxen's too young, and of course the other little kids are too young. So our girlfriend Shelby's daughter Melody, one of T's best friends, is helping babysit tonight. So thank you, Melody, for babysitting for us. All right, so we are in Elkader, and we think we found the spot, but if that's it, there's like buildings built up all around it.
And it's a private drive now.
Yeah, so it looks like we might not be able to get up to it. So we are trying. If not, we're gonna try possibly to go to the other location. So we'll see. Right now Matt's gonna go in a gas station and ask somebody local and see if maybe they know where it's at. I look like I'm about to commit a robbery with my hat on, but it's chilly out tonight. I even have gloves with me. I got my knitted gloves and a jacket.
And this is actually harder to get to than we anticipated.
Yeah.
So this would be it here. This is the hill.
I think we've lost our minds. I finally think we have to admit it. You guys, we've had a lot of fun doing this. So it is quite the trek up here. You can park, we're down there, and you can park, but we're going way up there. I don't know if you can see it, way up there. I think we're crazy. I think we've lost it a little bit, but this is fun. This is interesting, and hey, we're getting a walk in the woods. But yeah, I brought my gloves, and I have my Scaretober shirt on, you guys. And then I have a shirt underneath that, a long sleeve shirt. I've got a sweater jacket that I showed you in our fall family clothing haul. Skylur and Jacob, hey, you guys aren't gonna separate, are you? Oh, you just walked up the hill. I'm like, no separating in the woods. Anyway, and then I've got my leather jacket on and my stocking cap, and I am wearing fuzzy boots, you guys, to do this tonight, so. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we found an well, it's not completely impassable, but we'd be making an interesting, and the ground is soft, dangerous trek up this hill, so. Look at this, you guys. It's really muddy. There's like a big circle of mud. So we're going to look for a different path up to where we're going and try to get up there. Yeah, there's an old gate in the middle of the ground. An old rusty gate.
I would imagine this whole place.
Oh, there's two pieces to it.
This was a.
Oh, yeah. The fence is behind you.
This is the grounds of an old mental asylum, so. I would imagine there's fencing like this around the whole property.
Yeah, we're actually right by the mental asylum, guys. I will... Yeah. I'll show you. We're right by... It closed down in the 1980s, we found out. And I'll show you where it's at. We're actually right by it. But that's it right there, where that semi is. That was an old mental asylum. So, and then the city, or the county, I guess, county
bought it for a home.
County bought it for a home, and then now it's been closed down, and a gentleman owns it now. So we're gonna see if there's, I don't think there's a different way up, you guys.
We have to go up on that one.
Hey guys, so we found the path, sort of, but you had to get past those trees first. This is this is an experience. Okay.
So you can see the white shirt of Skylur heading up. You really can't see Christy, but they are actually heading up the last of the rock face. And you can see above Skylur's head, that is actually Lover's Leap. That's where the chief's daughter would have jumped. So this is kind of the area that they say is is haunted. This whole little wooded little section right here, and you can actually see, unfortunately, people don't pick up after themselves. People have come out here and laid beer cans and pop cans, and it is a pretty creepy place. Even though you're not that far out of town or away from civilization, it's still kind of creepy. Especially with the mental hospital in your back.
So I know it's hard to see us. Skylur and I are up here, and I'm going to show you. So Lover's Leap is way up there. You can see where the sunlight's coming through, what's left of the light. And Matt and Jacob are way down there. So there's the road. We're way up here. You can hear birds and stuff up here, but it's been raining. It's really slippery, and this is a really steep incline. Like, I can't even explain how steep this incline is for us to try to go up. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep an eye on the Lover's Leap area from down here and not try to go up much farther, because my fear is we're going to get up too high with no access but trying to come back down. And it's, I mean, you can see it. Sky's got his, see how wet and slippery it is. This is all mud and like slick moss covered rocks up here.
You can see how my foot is. That's exactly how steep this thing is.
Yeah, and you can see the rocks. They're moss covered right there, and there's a lot of them. Like, I don't know if you can see this one next to me, but it's really sheer, and with all the fallen leaves and everything, you can't really see what's around you, so, and what's underfoot. So I think this is as far as we're going to go to make sure that we're doing this safe. Skylur has a spider stuck to his flashlight.
So you really cannot see me right now. It's just my shadow, and the sun is going down, as you can see. And Christy and Skylur are at the top, they're almost to the top. But me and Jacob have a prime view down here, and this is, like I said, this whole woods are supposed to be haunted. Whether we hear anything or see anything besides wildlife, we'll find out.
Alright guys, so we are heading out from this location. It's very dark. I gotta show you this. Can you see my leg? I don't know if you can see that. Hold on, let me back it up. I am, and Skylur is, covered in burrs from this last location we were at. This is horrible, and they're not like the big burrs that, you know, kind of hurt when you pull off. No, these are the little bitty sticky annoying ones. So
But the problem with that location was there's too much noise in the background.
Yeah.
From roads and what sounded like houses up on top.
And
so
people,
you really couldn't hear anything.
So we have no idea if that location is actually haunted or if it's just an urban legend that somebody did. We didn't really see any activity. We heard noises. My night vision camera did die. I had a fully charged battery, and literally 20 seconds into filming, the battery died. So
my phone did some weird stuff,
but that's about it. There wasn't
nothing.
Oops. Hello, you're
nothing
in the car.
that couldn't be explained otherwise.
No. So that's our thoughts on Lover's Leap. We are headed right now to another location. We decided to do a second bonus location, the one that we were telling you we didn't think we could go into. We're gonna try to walk it and get in there, because we'd like to take you to another location, see what happens there, and that is where?
Mossy Glen.
Yes, Mossy Glen in Strawberry Point?
Yes.
Strawberry Point, Iowa. So we will see when we get there. I'm gonna conserve any battery I have, because you never know. We lose batteries when we go to these places, and I don't normally have a problem with batteries. Now, I did charge this camera before we left, so we always have this as a backup, but I would like to be able to use the night vision camera, so we'll see. I have one more battery with me, and if that one gets cashed out, then we're done with the night vision for the night. We can use flashlights in this camera, I suppose. Although Jacob does have night vision goggles, and apparently Matt said you can film through them, so.
Somewhat, yeah.
So we'll see. Okay guys, so our night of ghost hunting is over. It is not going to happen tonight. No, Siri, I'm not going on the route.
We got down there and it was a completely no maintenance road, but it was, I would have drove down it because I got 4-wheel drive, but it's just too muddy.
Yeah. And it said, I was trying to get the sign, but Matt was trying to get turned around. It said, caution, enter at your own risk. And we're like, yeah, not tonight.
Which is really unusual for Iowa because most state preserves are like easy access.
Well taken care of,
That
but
one
there's two.
is not. Yeah, the other one we went to as well, Bixby.
Yeah, that's
That
two
one's
now
easier
we've
to
seen.
get to than this one.
Oh, except the hills. The hills
Yeah.
are crazy on that. So that's our night. That's how it went, guys. And at this point, we didn't see anything this time.